Good morning, everyone. It was a busy day yesterday. Let's have some coffee. I'm going to tell you guys something. We had storms that came through yesterday. We're not as bad as downtown Houston was, okay? I'm so grateful that I don't live in downtown Houston at this point, all right? They had some big structures that came down yesterday as far as the electrical in downtown Houston is concerned. You know those giant towers that have all the electrical lines and stuff like that? I saw at least on camera two of them down. And what that means to downtown Houston is it takes a while to get those structures up, sometimes a month or two. And they have two of them down. So it's probably going to be a few days before they can get those power lines back up. And I woke up this morning to 4 school districts in the Houston area shut down. And the reason is because electricity. Those big structures took out the electricity to not only downtown Houston, but 4 other school districts as well, because the power lines go through there. And so it's a hot mess in Houston right now. All right. Schools are shut down. Yeah, it's a hot mess. We got cats up on rooftops. Let me show you guys something. Y'all see it up there? There's a black cat on the roof up there. Yep. These cats perch on top of roofs all over the place here. It's very interesting to watch. Good morning, everyone. I am in my kitchen. You can see I'm heating up the skillet. I am putting on my apron, which is basically my uniform these days. And we're going to get in here and we are going to make myself breakfast. And what I'm going to make is I'm getting this stuff out. I am going to make some breakfast tacos using chorizo, get the chorizo out. And all I do is just squeeze a little bit of the chorizo into the skillet. Get that going. I am going to get some onions, some of those peppers that I'm working my way through out as well. Let me get that broken down a little bit. Let me just look at this one. It's broken down a little bit. I wanted to start rendering the grease out of the chorizo so I can saute these onions and peppers. handful of onions. Listen to me. Listen to me. We're going to throw in some peppers as well. Okay. Get that started to work its way down. These back in. I have a lot of vegetables that I'm going to have to process today. And the reason is because the last time I went to the food bank and got the vegetables, I didn't process them. And I was really sorry I didn't, okay? So I'm going to bring you guys a little closer in so you can see what I'm doing. Let me get the tortillas out because that's one of the things I'm going to need. I got 4 tortillas this morning. I'm going to need some cheese. Some grated cheese. We have, we'll do just the blend cheese that I have. Okay. All right, now it starts to come together. Eggs in the bowl. Water kind of helps steam and fluff the eggs. Might add a little salt to this. Pepper. Toss the eggs in. And I'm going to intentionally spread those eggs around. Leave it for a minute. eggs in. And then I want to flip them over. Let the tops cook. Look at that. Now, I'm going to plate it up. I'm going to set this off to the side and let it cool down. The reason I let my pans cool down is because when you take and put your, I'll put the tortilla on to get it started. When you take and put your hot pans into water, it damages the structure of the metals if you do it over and over and over again. And so I let them cool down before I wash them. Oh. Let's get some cheese on that so it starts melting. Go. I do like my tortillas charred. I like to see them catch on fire. Set that off to the side. I'm going to pop this in the microwave for about 10 or 15 seconds to melt that cheese. Okay, so it was 20 seconds. Alright. Now the cheese has started to melt. I'm going to come in and flip this over. There we go. I'm going to sit down and have my breakfast, my 2 little breakfast tacos. And I'll be back when we start processing these vegetables. All right, everyone, it is still morning, so good morning again. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to start with this produce and what I'm going to do with it. So let me turn this camera around and show you what I have and how I'm going to progress with this produce, okay? All right, we'll start here. with this, okay? And I know that it's busy here on my cabinet. I know that. And the reason it is because if I keep this in my face, then I'm going to do something with it. And so I'm going to start with, I think, the bananas I'm going to leave alone, okay? Because sometimes I like just a banana like itself. But if they start getting too ripe, then I will, then I'll peel them and freeze them. So I'm going to set these over here to the side for I'm not doing anything with those. I have a lot of cucumbers. And so one of my thinking process is that I wanted to make a cucumber tomato salad. And remember, I had those tomatoes, those cherry tomatoes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 of these cucumbers and a few of the cherry tomatoes, not a lot, and I'm going to make me a quick cucumber tomato salad. All right, we got this going on now. I have the cucumbers here, and let me get a knife out. So I am going to peel these cucumbers. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Let me move this over just a little bit, but not far enough that you can see the trash can, okay? What I'm doing is I'm peeling the cucumbers into the trash can down here. Now I know I could compost this, but here's the thing, is that I live in a mobile home park, people. And so composting is not an option here because it's going to draw, you know, different critters and stuff. And so it's not, I can't do it, okay? It's against the park regulations, so. Okay, so we're gonna get this peeled up. And I'm gonna use 3 cucumbers in this salad. And once I get this cut open, I'm gonna check to see how big the seeds are. And if they're too big, then I'll remove the seeds. Because sometimes you get cucumbers that have really, really big seeds in them. This is already starting to smell fresh in my kitchen with just peeling the cucumbers. There we go. So I'm gonna lay that in there. I'm gonna cut the ends off of the cucumbers. There's a little spot there. I'm gonna cut that off. See, there's a little spot there. I'm gonna cut that off as well. Okay. And now we're gonna get in here and slice open these cucumbers. And
See how big the seeds are. I don't mind those these size seeds at all. Okay, I don't mind them at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave them in. And I have a bowl right here. And so I'm just gonna dice these up. You can do you can do your salad however you want to. I like to dice them up this way for the kind of salad I'm gonna be making. Now I'm gonna cut this out. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of some of these seeds. Okay, not all of them, but some of them. There we go. Hey. I'm gonna try something else. Yeah, much easier. So I used the spoon to scrape it out like a boat. Works much better that way. Then I cut it in fourths and dice it up, 2 at a time. Okay, there's the cucumbers. And now I am going to get out a few of these tomatoes. Get 5 of them out. And I'm going to slice them in fourths so that they will stretch further in this salad. Alright, and now I am going to mix this up, but I'm not going to add the dressing until I get ready to eat it. Okay, but that's one salad down. Okay, let me get the lid on it. Let me see, is there anything else I want to put in there? You know what? I have some of these bell peppers and cucumbers already, celery already diced up. So I think I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there. Add a little pop of freshness in there. Here we go. Now, that's one salad that's ready to go. I'll bring it back when I get ready to tackle the next piece of produce. I want you all to see that the produce that is on the counter is slowly going away. The next set of produce that I'm going to deal with is, the bell peppers. That's the next easiest thing that I can get taken care of right now. And so what I'm going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do, I wash them. So now I'm going to come in and there we go. I'm going to take the membrane out, as much of the membrane out as I can. And I'm going to put these pieces back in here. I'm going to get the rest of these done, and I'll bring you back when I'm done for the next step. Well, I'm getting things done in the house today, and I'm just bringing you guys along. All right, so these are the bell peppers that I got from the food bank yesterday, and so I'm just going to chop them up like this into small pieces. I want small chops on these. I love this chopper. It makes quick work of all of this. All right, I'm gonna get all of these done, and I'll bring you in to show you what I'm gonna do with it next. I'm bringing you in, and this is a bag that I had over here draining, and I've dried it out. I'm gonna label these bell peppers. Well, hold on a minute. And it's 524. All right, so it's labeled. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoop them up and put them in this bag. And I'm hoping it'll fill this bag up. Pretty sure it will, okay? Once I get all these in here, I'll bring you back. All right, now as you can see, it filled a quart size bag. And so now this is gonna go into my vegetable freezer for future recipes. All right, I'm about to bring you in and show you what the next step is that I'm gonna do. As long as I take it one step at a time, I'm good. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to check these onions out and see what they look like. I'm going to peel them. And I'm going to cut them in half and put them into this dish strainer. Okay. And see that spot? I'm going to cut that spot out. There we go. Okay. We're going to do this with this whole bag of little tiny onions. And this is how you save produce from going to the landfill. These onions would never go to market. They're too small. Okay. But I'm grateful for them because they're perfect for me to put into a freezer. Alright, I'm going to go through all of these onions and get them processed like to this point. And then I'll bring you back when I have this basket full of onion halves and show you what I do with them next. I'll bring you back when I get this done. Now what I'm going to do is I have peeled, washed, halved, washed, and drained these onions. And I'm going to come in with this chopper. And I'm going to do the same thing with the onions that I did with the peppers. I want y'all to see how quick this goes with this chopper. I have this done in no time. Well, that one went in the trash can underneath there. That's okay. Shake it, level it out, and keep going. Okay, it's full. So I'm gonna pull this off. You'll see it's full. I have a bag that's already labeled onions with the date. I'm gonna take this. Bring it all out. Flip the container upside down. And pull it out. I'm going to put this back together, and we're going to finish these out. There we go. There we go. All of those onions are now okay. What I'm going to do with these is I'm going to leave these out as fresh onions to add into my salads, because I'm going to make a chicken salad and a tuna salad, and I want some of these fresh vegetables to go into that salad, including some onions. So I'm going to leave this out and use it to go into a fresh salad. I'm bringing you guys in, and we are about to get busy on shredding some produce, okay? And we're going to be making a couple of different types of salads with this shredded produce. So, I'm bringing it over here, and we're going to start with carrots. We're going to put them down in here. I guess I should have cut them up. Let me do that right now. Sorry about that. I should have cut these up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put this in here like this. This out because it looks like it's close to getting full. So we're going to empty it out. These are going to become carrot sticks for me to eat on. Okay. Take this out. Not quite full, but it's I'm going to empty it out into a bowl. Give me a minute. We have a collection of bowls out here. That I'm going to use. Go. we're going to put this back together. Like that. Continue with, oh, what did I forget? I forgot the blade. Whoops. Let's get that blade back in there. There we go. This. All right, Susie. Get it together here, Susie. All right. Snap together. Now. Okay, my little carrot sticks for me to munch on. This comes out. And the rest of this carrot shredded. Okay. All right. The next vegetable that I am going to shred is remember the beets I got? Well, I happen to like shredded beets in a slaw. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to shred these. Get in here and pull these pieces out that are floating around. And the reason is because I'm going to put these two big pieces in here. Now I have big pieces of beets that I can eat, okay, as like beet sticks. And we have a nice beet slaw. Okay. All right, I'm gonna clean this mess up and I'll bring you back. All right, everyone, I'm bringing you guys in to show you the results of today's work. We'll start here with the shredded beet slaw. And I have some of that macaroni and chicken pasta that I made. And I'm gonna put some of my carrot beet slaw right here. Okay. Then I have carrot raisin salad here. And we're gonna put a little bit of that on here. Okay. And then I have this cucumber salad here. That I am going to put, I'm going to use my hands, they're clean. I'm going to put some of that right here on the side of my plate. Okay. And I'll bring you back and show you my plate. All right, I'm bringing you in. And I made some ranch dressing here. And I'm just going to take one little spoonful and put it on top of my cucumbers. Okay. And this, my friends, is what's for dinner tonight. We have my pasta salad. We have cucumber salad, carrot raisin salad, and we have beet and raisin slaw. Oh, and by the way, the dressing that I put on the beet and raisin slaw was that Catalina dressing. That's what I used as my slaw dressing. Well, it's about 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm sitting here with my plate full of food. And I want to thank you guys for spending the day with me. It means so much to me. And I want to let you guys know that you guys encourage me each and every day to get motivated and get moving. And today, I started out, feeling good. Was about midday though. I started feeling all the work that I was putting in today, and it started hurting. But I needed to my body started hurting. But I needed to push myself through and get done with it, because number one, I wanted to get the produce taken care of before before it goes bad, okay? And I know myself, and the best way for me to do that is when I get it, I need to take care of it. Now, the mangoes that I got on Thursday, I did give those away. And basically, the biggest reason is because I was so tired today that I didn't want to handle, on top of it, a bag full of mangoes. And so it went to a good home. And so I don't mind sharing my food with other people. But tomorrow, we'll see what tomorrow brings, okay? And I'll probably get back in there and, look at some more of the produce that I have in the drawer, and, get some of it made into something, okay? Or maybe I might even decide I'm going to give some of it away, all right? But anyway, I'm going to get to my dinner. You guys be blessed, because you guys bless me each and every day. You have no idea. You have no idea. I'm so blessed because of you guys. I'm going to leave some playlists for you guys and a subscribe button on the screen. If you have not gone back and watched my older videos, just click on one of those playlists and it should take you in order that it was published. And yeah, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. You'd be surprised at what help that small little button can do. I will see you guys tomorrow.